Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back, Chalkcast 118. We're back from Ascension Protocol LAN. We had the best LAN experience anyone could ever ask for. We got LCQ as well to preview in this episode, but we're joined by our tournament boy, a member of the four-man LAN team, Jamesbot. How we doing?
Hey, CJ, I'm doing pretty good, man. I am a little tired. I feel like I can't be as tired as you are. But, the LANs, I feel like we stay up till 5 a.m. playing video games. It's tough work.
Yeah, that's probably. Hey, don't tell everyone about that. Yeah, no, we focus on the LAN. It's all work, JB. We don't play any ranked or anything like that.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Now. So I was gonna say, now we don't tell people about staying up late when it's with you, huh? But when it's with me, it just gets splattered live on air, just splattered out there.
Garrett is not.
To be fair, it was after the show was over. It was after the show was over.
True.
We were winning a bunch of games, and then we ran into Aqua
Somehow.
at 1700.
Yeah,
playing threes.
Sure.
Yeah, he loves threes. It's
yeah,
funny.
we were heavily inebriated at that point, and I think we
we also had Banana Head coming for us. Like Banana Head was coming for me, and Maxi was coming for CJ. So we were sitting in the same room. We didn't need them to come for us, but we thought it'd be funny if Banana Head calmed on behalf of me. And I was like really struggling to keep a straight face because this comes are so ridiculous on my part. But I even though we were like low key trolling them, like Banana Head would calm that I'm rotating back, and I would be like, I'm gonna protest that one. Turn and defend the third while CJ and James are in defense, and then we would somehow get a goal off of it. And I'm like, wait, why is this working? Why are we winning at 1700 with Banana Head coming for me? But, hey, there you go.
Yeah, that was. I think we found a content bit in that. There's
we did.
Yeah, there's like the playing blindfolded, but there's something about. It's so distracting having someone come for you and trying to comb the move that you're about to do when it's not the move that you think you're gonna do. It was good fun, but yeah, we had an absolutely fantastic time. Shout out to Shopify HQ, just gave us the best facility, best. I mean, I kept memeing it, guys, and look, Garrett's on the payroll, so he can't say it, but I kept memeing that we're the best org in esports, and I think the players, when they came to the event, you guys coming as well, realized that. Yeah, they're kind of.
I had watched. The thing is, CJ is like I had watched this, like it was like a Shopify tour YouTube video, and they showed like a couple rooms, and I'm like, okay, it's got a little bit of space. This is cool. Then when we get there, it's massive. It's actually massive. There was so much more that wasn't on the tour. It was like it reminded me of my time working at Twitch, like how nice the office was. It was absolutely insane, and it was perfect for the event. And I think it was so comfortable, accommodating. I just I didn't know what to expect, but after being there, yeah, I'm blown away. I am blown away by what Rebellion's headquarters are like. It was truly awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to the entire team as well that was super helpful, not only in the lead up, but in terms of when we're at the event. James is asking for chapstick. They're giving recommendations of where you can find some chapstick around. So from that to setting up, the accommodation stuff, they did absolutely everything. So shout out. Oh yeah, I can up James's mic a little bit. But yeah, shout out to them and shout out to us, boys. We put on a LAN 1v1. We got 8 players from all around the world on a plane to Toronto. So I think that's step one. Was get everyone there, and we got everyone there.
Looking back, I feel like so when I first announced the tournament, it was kind of planned that it could grow. So that it was and also this project was the biggest project that I have ever done, and like it took more work than any project that I had ever done. I calculated up the hours. I spent about 140 hours on this project of my time. And so, but it was the goal of Ascension Protocol was to ascend to the next level. And like you guys coming in, that was on June 16th. We announced that June 16th. So we went from just a North America LAN that was going to happen at my studio to going to Shopify Rebellion headquarters and making it an 8-player international LAN. And looking back on it, I really can't think of how it could have gone better. Like I was so relieved. Like it was so stressful doing that, but I had so much fun. I think the players had a lot of fun. Hopefully the community had a lot of fun. It was honestly, it felt like a once in a lifetime experience, kind of like the first Gold Rush for me. Just how everything came together, how everything ended up panning out. It was pretty special for me.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a once in a lifetime thing though. We'd love to do more events. I think we realized that we've got a team that can do it. So, you know, we had the cap just doing some of the best interviews we've ever seen.
I need to post that clip.
There's some clips
I
out of
forgot
this.
to post that.
Out of the, I might actually have to find it for the stream because it is.
Oh, there's some good ones.
Dude, I was literally dying. I was dying laughing. I was running a race game and I couldn't focus. It was so bad.
Yeah, we have some all-time
you
clips.
find that one, CJ. That's a special clip right there where Garrett just asks the question, hears his name, and walks away before he hears the answer as an interview.
I found it.
You found it. Can you make it for me? I can pull it up for the stream.
Bro, I was laughing so hard because I don't even remember doing that.
I don't remember it either.
Because, dude, what was happening is that there was so much talking going on at once that I couldn't even hear myself. So I was just saying random stuff into the mic over, and I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me.
I think I distracted you too. I think I distracted you on this.
You did. I hear you in the background.
Look, we're throwing the paper.
I heard you in the background.
Because we were getting ready to do the paper airplane competition, so there was everyone swarming all around.
It was very chaotic.
It was so funny too because like some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I don't know how much you guys want to get into. We could talk so much about so many things, but one of the behind the scenes things that I thought was really funny was that Banana Head before the paper airplane throwing competition was like talking about how he had a great airplane design.
Yeah.
Like
he had heaps of
design.
Oh, that's true.
And then the players, the international team were like, all right, guys, well, where's your paper airplane? And they're like, wait, no one made one? And so Banana had tried to make it live on stream, and you know, you'll have to go back and watch the clip on how well the plane flew.
Yeah, this is I was crying laughing at this. Hopefully, let me just test if there's audio before it.
So
all right, we got audio. All right, so we thought we'd give Garrett the wireless cam, the wireless mic. Thought we'd just let him go interview some players on the paper airplane, and here's his interview with Zapatos.
So what do you think was the difference maker there? Oh.
So the cap.
So what do you think was the difference maker there?
Oh. This guy walks up, asks him a question, and leaves before he even answers. So there was some old timers.
That's just a streamer.
So that was fantastic. Obviously, Banana Head smashing his controller as well. I'm sure you guys have seen that. That one's done.
That was
all time great.
Yeah.
And we did save that controller. I could probably go find it if you guys want me to. I think it's upstairs, but we saved that smashed controller, and we're actually going to be raffling it off here in a little bit. The shop also, I posted on Twitter. The way that those items are working, like we have a signed Chalkcast tee, a signed Rebellion jersey, and also that signed Broken controller. We're going to be raffling them all away to like whoever has bought a community sponsorship. So we have about 38 of those left. You can go to jamesbot.net/shop if you want to get entered into the raffle.
How long do people have for that? When is it going to be closed?
Monday.
For good?
Monday at 11:59 p.m. So also that is when I'm just going to close the whole shop for like the posters and the t-shirts as well. So I feel like for these events, I kind of think like it's fun to keep all the merch like a collectible, so it's not just going to be permanently available. We'll take all the stuff down. So if you are thinking about getting a poster, you want to enter the raffle, you want to get a t-shirt, do it before Monday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be taking down the shop. So yeah.
And that's like, that we decided to extend it a little bit, just give people a final chance to get involved. But we're very happy to also announce, because we were talking about it a lot during the stream, that we were absolutely, because we talked about Shopify came through clutch for us. We were able to execute as we wanted, but the community were, as we knew, were the real carries of this, because not only did we manage to not lose money, we actually went a tiny bit into the green via the shop purchases, mainly on the last day. Everybody just went crazy and started buying community sponsorships, and that means that we were able to pay all of the volunteers. We just split all of the profits amongst the volunteers. We had a bunch of volunteers helping make the event possible. So yeah, we didn't expect to be able to do that. We thought we were just going to be reaching the end of the event and figuring out, okay, to get Shotcast and Jamesbot, we're just going to need to divide the remaining expenses between us, but we don't have any, so we're just going to pay the volunteers of the community's generosity. So W to you guys, community, once again coming in clutch.
Yeah. That's the goal. If we can, I mean, that is what no one else has ever been able to do before. James is run an event and not lose money. So, step one, we did it, and now we know what we need to run future events.
Yeah, I think for me and also for you guys, I know that you guys just love doing cool stuff, and for me as well. Like I think all of Ascension Protocol was to get to the next level on a lot of things. That was the biggest show I ever produced, and now I feel confident. Like if we did another one, it would be even better. We had a lot of moving pieces. Like we had Telestrator, wireless cam, people mic'd up, wireless mics, did content. I think we did a lot with relatively little when you're looking at normal esports budgets for productions that look like that. So I think for us, I was hoping that we could just show what we can do. Like, just show what we can do. Like, whoever's out there, if it is Shopify or Red Bull or whatever, it's like, look at what we can pull off in terms of production, and look at how much the community cares. Look at how much Rocket League's esports scene is invested in a thing like this. So not only is it amazing that we made a couple $100 or we finished a couple $100 positive, but we also we had a great amount of viewership. Like that was the other thing that I was hoping that we would hit 10K, and we did hit over 10K live viewers, and that to me was absolutely tremendous.
In this economy, huge.
Yeah. We're a third, we're a pretty small third party group. We had me on the production, we had Cressy operating the wireless cam, Sky was helping with player management, but then it was us getting that stuff, and then Caleb also on the Caleb.
The content was awesome
with the photo and the content. So I think I think overall, looking back on it, dude, it was awesome. It went great.
Yeah.
I hope we can do it again.
Yeah.
And do you need me to turn my mic up?
I've got you at 165%. I've gone again, so we'll keep going until no one says anything. But
I'm trying to.
Yeah, this is just filtering through the items as well. So Jamesbot.net/shop. Your last chance if you want to go in the draw to win one of these. You can go on the shop right here. Purchased a community sponsorship. We've still got 38 left, so you still have a chance to get in the draw and win these. I mean, these are pretty cool. We've got the entire Shopify Rebellion team signing that. Hopefully that's worth a lot of money once they win LCQ and win Worlds, if you know what I'm saying. Then we've got, what are you laughing at? Then we've got the broken controller over here from Banana Head. Max has signed the exact spot where, I think B had signed the right side, which is where he gripped the controller to just rip it onto the desk and decided to try and destroy HQ with this blue controller. We've got the signed Chalkcast tee, and then there's still posters available if you guys want to purchase those. And also Ascension Protocol tees. So !LAN, Jamesbot.net/shop. Still time. We'll close those Monday, draw the winners of these once-in-a-lifetime items. And
also, one last thing on that too, CJ, is when I ordered posters, originally the plan was to be able to have more signed posters for people and also like give some to the players, but I ordered 35, only 20 arrived in time. So 15 of them are at my house now. So if we can sell at least 10 more community sponsorships, I think right now we're at 38. If we can sell at least 10 more, I will do a little personal thank you on 5 of the posters and include it in the raffle. And if we sell out, I'll just do all 15 of that, where we'll just mail them out. A little personal thank you.
These bad boys right here.
So there's that, and I was really bummed that the extra posters didn't arrive, because I would have loved to give you guys posters too. I actually think the posters were pretty awesome.
Right.
They're really good.
Yeah, they were.
Great quality
really
as well. On the poster, they've got a little like the material. I don't know what they're made of, but it's nice. It's nice, beautiful
Japanese
design.
paper.
It's
a matte finish.
Yeah, really impressive stuff. So please get on board and support us. And then we can pay the volunteers more. We can make some community sponsorships. But thanks so much for the support. Your last chance to win those. We'll draw those on Tuesday after the shop closes. That's it pretty much rounds out the LAN. I mean, it was pretty awesome. We had a great experience. The event itself was awesome. We had, I guess, the preview for Moxie as well. One of the world champ representatives in the 1v1. He'll be taking on Nobu in the grand final, but we did see him play Diaz. That could have been the potential World Champ Grand Final. So it was nice to kind of round that off as well. To say, okay, yep, no, Moxie would have won that. He deserved to be here. And yeah, it was all the players though. It was, for me, it wasn't really about the event itself. It was more just, you know, seeing the players enjoy themselves, jumping on the couch, like seeing Diaz do telestrator segments.
Diaz with the telestrator
it was awesome.
So
we were
funny.
and
He's
you
an
know,
animal.
different accents and stuff. You know, we're ripping off Formula One quotes. The Cap loved those. He was trying his Australian accent as well with the car seats.
I still love when Jamesbot went, "Oh crap!" on the mic.
we had a live producer that would just drop in randomly.
Which I thought that worked great personally.
It was
like
great.
If I had more
did.
time, I would have had my camera on more. But there were so many moving pieces that I never got that part set up. But I think the setup worked great, man. If they let us come back into that building, we're gonna have to do it better somehow. But I'm glad that it went as good as it did.
Yeah, I mean,
And also, just from the results too, though, I was surprised at some of the results. Like the format ended up being really fun to watch with the FIFA style.
We had the tiebreaker at the end with Wiz and
Banana
Banana.
Head beat Wavy. Zapatos.
I love the
beat
format.
Moxie.
Yeah,
it was.
Stizzy was saying our
insane.
format is trash. I love it. I disagree. I think maybe it was maybe a bit long, and what would be cool is if next time we do an event like this, we could get just, you know, a couple more players, 2 to 4 more players, and then just do one extra day of group stage. We can get out there for
2
an
days of group
extra day,
stage.
like split a big round robin into 2 days instead of one with more players. Then I can't see, you know, I can't see why not. Like that was the one thing is that 7 matches is quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think the players weren't complaining though. They weren't like, oh, I'm still here. They were ready to do kind of anything, which is, I guess, a testament to us in the event that we set up. Like, I feel like if we just said obviously we did the paper airplane competition, but we could have said, hey, we're doing it, literally anything. They would have been like, yeah, okay, bet, let's do it. We're gonna go for like a race around the building. All right, let's go.
Next time, IKEA furniture building has to be.
Yeah,
included.
That's a good one.
Next time, IKEA furniture building.
And also, I think the crazy thing too was the format was never really nailed down from the very start. I think if we're able to do another event, like we can line things up, we will have way more time to solidify the format, hopefully even before the announcement. Because the format is like so contingent on number of players, and obviously, you know, Ascension Protocol grew in the number of players, so we kind of had to pivot pretty late, and we didn't get, you know, like one of the things that I learned after doing group stage, I should have had all the lobby info prepared ahead of time. You know, like there's a lot of really small things where it could have gone smoother. But if we do it again, I do love this format, and you know, hopefully, we can just like work together from the very beginning, because I think that could make the LAN even pop harder, because we'll have more prep time.
It was very last minute. I guess even with the fact we had to put the LAN forward a week as well. We obviously have the LCQ happening. We kind of had to wedge it in between a few things. Obviously, we had the MENA LCQ. Team Rock made that. We can kind of check out those results. But the NA LCQ as well. I mean, we need to make sure we had the LAN a week earlier, because the Cap's playing. You know, we could see the Cap
whole
at Worlds.
Week is kind of like, when it comes to preparing for a LAN, losing a week is actually losing a huge amount of time. I was kind of pooping my pants. I'm not gonna lie. even like we were talking about before, you know, the players even all just getting to Canada is like something that's, you know, we're just like crossing our fingers.
Well, we had to do it the week earlier though, because we would have lost Wavy, Diaz, probably like Wiz and Zapatos as well are going to play last chance quals in NA, so they wouldn't have been able to play. So we just had to for the players to actually be there, the lineup that we had.
It was 100% the right call. I also, though, learned something going home when I was going across the border, because I live in Michigan, so I drove from Michigan to Toronto to Michigan. When I was trying to get through to Canada, the border agent was so sussed out at all the stuff I had in my car.
You had a lot of stuff too.
Buckets and buckets, like cables and my computer monitor, like all this stuff. The border agent on the U.S. side coming back was, I just told, like, she's like, you know, how much stuff do you have in your car? And I had a lot of production equipment, so I'm like $5,000 or $8,000. I don't know. And she's like, well, do you have this form? And I'm like, what is this form? And she's like, you have to fill it when you're entering so that we can compare it to when you're exiting so that you don't have to pay any duty fees or whatever.
Oh,
and I was like, what? I never heard of this. The guy at the border never told me anything about this. But she let me through. She let me through. Oh, but the other thing that was funny is like when she asked before she asked about it, I'm like, yeah, I streamed it on Twitch, and she says, oh, you're one of those gamers. And I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Does she mean like ones that like take their equipment everywhere and play games? Is it?
I think she just meant that like because I'm a 35-year-old man, and I was like telling her I was at a video game event, so I felt like, slightly judged.
Oh,
slightly judged.
A degenerate.
You're a loser.
You're one of those losers. Anyways, yeah, little does she know what we're actually.
Well, anyway, touch grass.
Yeah. No, that's We'll make sure you can actually get across next time. But glad that everyone got there.
Form happily.
There you go. Yeah, fill it out, and we'll hopefully we can head back to Shopify HQ because all the players want to go. Like Banana Head was saying, the Rocket League, the Shopify Rocket League team rocked up on Monday as well as kind of everyone was leaving, and Banana Head saying to them, God, if I was in your position, there's just no excuses for you guys. Like, this is just the best facility. I just live here, and you guys should be playing. Like, he was just trying to get on the team. Banana Head. It was so funny. But yeah, there's it's exciting. We've got opportunity hopefully to run more events in the future. And I think the community now can trust us. You know, when we run an event, I think the players can trust that if they go, it's going to be fun. And the community knows if we run an event, we're going to make it as fun as possible for everyone and make it a great spectacle. And the production is all thanks to James, which it looks like there's an absolute army behind him when he's doing all that. So, yeah, great event and a huge success. So hopefully more can come from it. But as we're talking about, speaking of LCQ, we do need to do a little preview into that as well. We had the MENA LCQ last week. Is Sam main event this week? I'm correct. Yeah, Sam LCQ.
Yeah, Sam is this weekend.
Is this weekend. And North America, as I said, the Shopify boys landed Monday at HQ. They'll be there for 2 weeks, boot camping, practicing, preparing for the LCQ. Gas will also be preparing from home. They're ready to go. The Cap
preparations.
Preparations.
Preparing.
How have preparations been, Cap? How have preparations looked?
Good. I'll talk to them for the first time in 2 months tomorrow or today. So we're ready to go.
Going for the honeymoon.
Is there any beef?
Yeah. What'd you say?
I was gonna ask if there's any beef with AJ trying to ditch you guys. Or
did he try and ditch?
That?
Yeah, he had a tryout, but he did it for 1 day, and then the next day he was like, "I'm good." And he's like, "I'll play with you guys."
Who did he try out with, Cap?
It was oh my gosh, what's the team? Oh, it was Anil and Parth.
He left you guys? Like what's his deal? Is he playing with the retired boys, or is he trying to still compete?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he doesn't know, to be honest.
Interesting.
I think he's in between. But like the LCQ is like one tournament, so I think the thought was like, okay, I'll join a team who's like scrimming and trying, just because it's one off, you know. After you lose, you're done. So maybe that was what it is, but I don't know. It was a quick stint, I guess. So he's back. He's back. I had to mass message people, you know, like to see if anyone was down. I messaged Kuroko because he was retired, but he was going on vacation. So we would have been. I think we would have been.
You should have picked up Banana Head for this. He could have stayed over at HQ and competed.
Oh my days!
Banana
that would have been hilarious.
Skip out on
I didn't think about that. He should have stayed over there and found a team.
Yeah, because it's not like he's already qualified.
That's a great way to get DQ'd.
Yeah, I probably can't play for 2 teams at Worlds. Well, it doesn't make sense. Now I think. LCQ's coming up. As I said, Shopify ready to go. We don't really have a bracket because it's not really the main event, but I guess we can take a look at the MENA LCQ because there was a few people hate watching, a few teams.
Yeah, I was hate watching.
Yeah, no, that was me. That was me, sir.
It was me.
What happened over here, Johnny? What happened in MENA?
Oh, the Europeans just suck. They just suck at the video game. But no, the MENA teams, they defended their spot. They're all tweeting absolute bangers on the timeline that Auto Translate, I'm sure, is doing a great job translating for us. But the main story, was like Tox versus Tellum.
Crash
because
out.
Tellum tweeted a picture of them beefing in ranked, and Tox like typing in game saying, "I'm gonna eliminate you from LCQ. You're not gonna make worlds." And tell him 4-0s him in LCQ. So that was a pretty good tweet by him. But yeah, Synergy and TRT, the two European teams, well, also AYYJAYY's in there with Synergy. They both lost in the round of 6. So they didn't get close, and then eventually Rock just dominate. They went 4-1, 4-0, 4-1 in the bracket. So obviously the strongest team went 3-0 in Swiss, and that is Twiz Abdullah Ghazi. So congrats to them. They made Worlds play-in, and they could definitely make Worlds main event. I would not be surprised if that team goes through.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There are. It's. This is why I like the LCQ, because you're kind of getting. We're getting to see the depth, and we're getting to see. I mean, if they keep this up, they dominated, didn't they? Really, like a 4-1, 4-0, 4-1. They dropped 2 games in the playoffs overall. So in a competitive region,
I don't understand it.
It's crazy.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to go
It
there.
also-
I feel like the players are so good. They might like it's Mohammed, the player from Kuwait, is playing NA last night on 190 ping and just the best player in the lobby. Like they're so good. I don't know. They actually have a lot of depth.
MD, yeah.
Yeah. They're actually so good.
No, these guys they're ridiculous. I mean, trying to play them on high ping is like crazy. But I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Toxers, I don't remember his Toxers ears or Toxic, who was making like an announcement on Twitter. And I mean, I like these guys, like, but they're just acting cringe. Like, what are they doing? Like, this is just dumb to like go and cry on the timeline that, oh, boo-hoo, woe is us. We had to play with a ping disadvantage, and now the MENA community is coming at us. You didn't have to play with a ping disadvantage. You could have just signed up for Europe when you lost the contract with LCQ. They were going to fly you out. Just sign up for Europe. You chose that. So yes, of course, MENA community is going to make fun of you because you look like clowns. But they hopefully can learn from this and learn that that's just a dumb decision to try and play against MENA players with a ping diff. Or I don't even back them to qualify if they were there, to be honest. I think they're still losing to Rock, probably still losing to other MENA teams. Because like Garrett said, this is a legit region. People are underestimating this region because other teams were giving Twisted Minds a hard time in the last split. But what they now probably realize is that other teams are giving Twisted Minds a hard time because they're really good. Because we saw what Twisted Minds just did at the major. So MENA is getting stronger, and Europeans are getting cringer. Is what
it's cringe, but top 6 is all they could do. So shout out to Rock, and I love Rock. I mean, it just feels like a team that I can absolutely get behind. So Team Rock at Worlds, I'll be there watching in the play-ins. Solid Rock. And if they bring that Solid Rock, they could definitely be a main event team. Over in South America, we do have the playoffs, which will be starting this weekend. Starting tomorrow, we've got our 8. We've got 8 teams. That's how the playoffs work. Corinthians, the Bull. He's in the top 4, Johnny. That excites me. Confidence, Amethyst, overlooked as well. Confidence dropped down though. Stromic's team, but
well, I mean, all the top teams right now in the upper bracket are looking quite strong over there. But yeah, Corinthians, I would love to see them make it. Love to see the Bull back on LAN. Yeah, Amethyst, is it Amethyst? I can never remember how to pronounce that gem, but that team's very good. Wisty, Sad Knight, and then Astromic always finds a way to get in. So Godfidence are probably going to find a way to make it deep in the tournament as well. King Card,
talk to me. Where's he? Sunset.
Kyle and Card are back together. They're playing together, and they went 3-1 in Swiss. And then they went through the lower bracket in their group. So they're still in the lower bracket here. They're playing Godfidence. That's going to be a good match. Starting off the stream tomorrow, is it? Yeah, I believe it is.
Yep. Yeah. They're a chance.
Starting off the stream.
I'm watching that. I am absolutely watching
I'm watching.
Godfidence Sunset. That's game on.
I'm going to be a little bit biased and be rooting for Raze Bull.
Do you like
the Bull? I think a lot of people are.
Turf Wars. I got to spend time with him there, and I'm a big fan. Also, I did want to say too, just in general for the LCQ, I feel like it's going to add so much more excitement to the World Championship, having teams that are in the mix that you didn't know were going to be there, and also maybe a lot of people have never seen before. So I am such a big fan of the LCQ in general, and I cannot wait to see these teams play at the World Championship.
It makes it hard, like even for like Gen G and the play-in, like it's going to be hard. It's not going to be like free to make it out at all. So it's going to be fun to watch the whole way through, I think.
Yeah, I want the
It's a
ball.
sick idea.
I want the ball to win, because then we'll have the bear and the bull at Worlds, and that will make me very happy. If we hang on, like if we could have Shopify, the bull, and the bear, I mean, it would just be an absolute. I might internally combust if that happens. I mean, it just doesn't get better than that. Turn James up a tad. I'm putting this man on 200%. All right, I'm sick of this. All right,
I told you I unplugged all of my stuff. I unplugged all of my stuff to go set it up at Shopify. So my settings are probably a little bit messed up. Give CJ a break.
Yeah,
give him a break.
Thank you. He's on 200 though, so there's. I mean, I can't do any more than that. I've cranked him. It's mostly I only want to hear James. Well, that is fair as well. So, we'll turn it up. But yeah, so we got Sam, and then obviously NA. We're talking about Shopify. It is I'll lean on you, Cap, here, because you have been in the lobbies. You've been in ranked 2s, ranked 3s, probably not ranked 1s. You're not really a 1s player, but who's in form right now? Who are you thinking for LCQ?
You can't even queue ones. I queued ones one time, got DDoS instantly.
Oh, okay.
But who do I think is in form? Okay, here's my favorites.
Yeah.
And CJ's gonna be mad. But for me, the favorites are still Complexity, I think. But Shopify is like super close second. It's not like an insane gap.
But you're putting them second, really? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, who would you have second?
Hey. No, I've not really thought too much about it yet, because I need to go and look at who makes it. I mean, honestly, I'm going to base it a lot of what I see this weekend and on the Friday, the Swiss.
Yeah.
No, Friday.
I think
the Swiss is Sunday. Yeah, Swiss will tell us, I think, a lot. That's what we're going to learn.
The boys are also good, but I wouldn't have them second. I would have them third, and then probably Talk's team, Talk 5 up com.
Okay.
Probably fourth. But there's going to be so much pressure on this bracket. I actually think genuinely anything could happen, and every time I doubt Reddles, he makes a run one way or another. So but because I rate Wavy as well. I think that's I think Shopify is going to look good. I just and 2 sometimes can be misleading. Just seeing Frosty has been on another level. I don't know what this guy's been doing. I mean, him and Diaz are. I mean, even CR is insane. Frosty and Diaz have like the most insane solo play mechanics, I think, out of like all of NA. To be honest, like just where they can do it by themselves. No help required at all. But if they can put it together once they get the playoffs, I guess that's the question, because that's been the struggle. But yeah, Shopify close, very close second favorite. Like 4-3 in a best of 7 type close. But Complexity edging it for me. So sorry, CJ.
Well, look, I agree with you that Diaz, he's like, we saw what he did at Ascension Protocol, but I mean, I was telling him in person, I ain't seen it in 3s. Like, what's going on? So it is scary if he can put it together in 3s.
What did he say? Did he say to you anything about that?
I think he might have insulted me or something. So he didn't love that. But yeah, it is hard. It's harder in 3s, obviously. You know, you can't just go for your signature back wall shot every time. He's just gonna get instant pre-jump. But yeah, look, I agree. They're probably individually Complexity have the edge, I'd say. But I think we've got Cap, you got to listen to me, mate. I'm sitting there at HQ. I'm watching the boys scrim. I got Memory on one side. I got JNaps on the other. I mean, the confidence that I'm getting watching these boys scrim, knowing that JNaps is there for 2 weeks, knowing the Memory's there, they're locked in.
Yeah,
they got a squadron over there.
It's not that. I think the staff and everything's great. And if we were going off scrim, Shopify would have made every major for the last 3 years. But the problem is, like, I want to see the play style. I want to see what they do in a match, you know? Because I've always rated the team. I think the team's great, but it was just like, you know, in the match. But now it's only 2 pieces left, so whatever was before shouldn't be a problem now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nice honeymoon potential here for the new squad as a trio.
Yeah.
So that's
I wasn't even saying that to roast them. I'm just saying Shopify has always been like, that's why they're power ranked like 5th every time NA does a pro power rankings. Like, they always look good.
My reservation about Rebellion, and I haven't seen them play, obviously, with Wavy, but like, who is going to be the pop-off offensive player, right? Like that I feel like, you know, 2Piece has always been relatively far, like he plays far back and kind of like the typical role back in the day on Space Station in the RLCS matches. And Reddles, I know he's very good, you know, but like I think the reason why I would also agree with Cap on Complexity is just because that Frosty Diaz, it's like they're piercing the armor. They're the vanguard. They're entry fragging. You know, who is going to entry frag for Rebellion? Is Wavy going to do it? Do you think he will be, or is 2Piece going to play more offensive? What do you think, CJ? What are we supposed to expect?
I think that a natural answer there, James, is that Reddles is our entry fragger. I mean, he's the guy that just
You think so?
I mean, it's not on ball entry fragging though. It's getting in there, throwing all the util he can. He's throwing mollies, he's throwing frags, and he's getting a demo. And he's
smoking. He's smoking out the goalie
up holes for Wavy to just go bang. He's in, and then 2 peaks in there for the close. He's the finisher. So I think it's a different entry frag that you're looking for the guy that's going to come out, get a pick, get a couple, and then open it up. I'm talking, we got util coming in. We're smoking off.
Yeah, but sometimes you're in a 1v3, right? You're on a 1v3 and someone's got to clutch up.
That's not entry frag. That's when I'm looking at 2 peaks.
I know what you mean.
And if he's in a 1v3, they're coming at him. I think I'm backing in 2 peak every day of the week to get the job done. I think he's looking fantastic.
I think
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I think that problem you're saying, James, could also be good for them if they have like a play style that they're all sold on and sticking to it. Like they could be the most EU team NA's ever seen.
Yeah. Just like super low risk, just play
like,
good, solid Rocket League, wear them down.
Cap. You have a way with words. I feel like you're insulting.
I mean, that's how I think about it. Like, there's no hero ball going on, which could be a great thing. I don't know.
Are they going to insta-chal everything, though? That's the question. Will they insta-chal everything?
I would like to see it.
I would
if
as
they
well.
do, they're good.
Preferably forwards, not
John, if you see someone on the front post backwards, what will you do?
I'm just gonna. I'll just. We're gonna have so many POVs live. I'll be like, okay, these guys. I don't need to watch them to see if they're winning because they're still front post backwards. They're all still shadowing and lining up.
Make no mistake. You'll be tuning in. You'll be watching my stream. We have.
I will be tuning in.
Everyone either there's no middle ground. Everyone either loves Shopify or hate watches Shopify. That's where we're at.
Who hate watches Shopify?
I don't know what hate watch.
What are you talking about?
Look at all you guys getting for It's not hate watching.
It's not hate watching.
It's enjoyment in you guys enjoy the suffering.
It's just cinema. It's just cinema. It's like how are they going to throw this time?
It's the best storyline. Like it's bro. I know you don't watch Call of Duty, but the same thing happened with Optic this year, where they were on a 13 map loss streak, and it was just the most hype thing of the weekend. Because it's like, oh, are they going to do it again? And then Upguy's like, they found a way to do it again, and it's also
that's so savage. Garrett, you are being so mean to Shopify Rebellion today.
I'm not. I said second best, saying second best right now after this year. That's a compliment.
When you click on my stream, Cap, when you're live and you click on my stream, what are you hoping to see? And
I'm hoping to see your reaction. Not
that's what I love to see. I want to see you handle the L's.
No.
I hope they're 1-1 against Alpha Cap right now. That's what you're thinking.
I'm really losing okay. Those matches are different. The Kep matches are different because I want to see Kep beat anybody because it's hilarious.
Yeah, okay, that's
true. But you make it entertaining. I like seeing your heart broken, not the team's. Just saying, because you make it great, but you're also entertaining in a win because it's like you've been so deprived. So like, really, I'm there with you. Like, I'm emotionally invested, win or lose. I'm not even lying.
You just don't want it to be comfortable. You want.
Yeah. I like the on the edge. Like everything is panicky. Like, and you make it feel like that. You're not just like, oh, that was a good shot.
Yeah, it is. It is panicky. No! Have you watched their gameplay? Oh my goodness!
But now that we've been to Shopify, now that we've met the Shopify, staff, the ownership, and all those guys, they're also lovely. They're also nice. I'm rooting for them because, like, Banana had told the players, like, you guys, that you've got everything. If I was in Shopify, I'd be here every hour of every day practicing. This is the greatest facility of all time. What are you guys doing? Banana Head's roasting the players. So, am I rooting for the players? No, absolutely not. Like, they've got a great chance here, but I'm not like picking favorites here. But I'm rooting for the people. The wonderful people we met at Shopify, but not the players.
They deserve
definitely not CJ. I agree with Garrett. Watching CJ, watching CJ lose is really funny in this context as well. So sorry, CJ.
Shopify making it would be a great result. I agree. I would much rather the NA team make it as well. So,
okay.
So we just want to see
defend the region.
So we want to see Jeremy win, but like CJ and the team losing is funny.
Yeah.
But Jeremy,
CJ,
come on.
You need to just not be entertaining when you guys lose, and you'll solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, I mean, it's not entertaining; it's just pain. That's what people want to watch. Like And the problem is, it's like we're always we're a tiebreaker away from a major championship. We lost to OG in games.
True.
Like
It's
yeah. Sorry, I'm getting
imagine the winning feeling after going through all this pain. Like that would be just as enjoyable. It'd be the perfect ending. So.
Imagine
I'd be happy to see it.
Oh,
I would
not be
excited.
We're one tournament away from the World Championships. LCQ, what a format. I mean, what an inclusion.
It's just the best idea of all time. Who thought of this?
I mean, it
was us.
The cap could peak, and we could see Garrett at Worlds. You know, like we are, and we've got rid of the good teams. They're already at Worlds. So
you just said you got rid of the good. You literally said the good teams are gone, and your team is still playing.
You know, the competitive. You know,
you did, but that's not what you said, though.
Competition is what I was trying to say. The competition is kind of been wiped apart from complexity and gas, because gas seemed to be a problem for us as well. But I mean, it's
he beat you guys when he was at my studio.
Yeah,
that was so random. That was so funny. Like,
were you all playing in the same venue?
He was playing right behind me, and he's like, "Oh, we beat Shopify Rebellion."
I
was
hear
like,
James
what?
and Catherine casting the whole time, and I'm just sitting there gaming in one of the public room setups. And then I walk over, I'm like, well, we won. And then Jasmine's like, what?
We're like, that shouldn't happen.
Exactly. See, you look at the HQ, it shouldn't happen. Look at the facilities they have. But I had a glimmer in my eye watching a few scrims, watching a few matches on Monday. So I think we're ready. I hope we're ready. If we're not, hopefully we scrape through this weekend and then have another week to get prepared for the next one. Because main event is next weekend. This is kind of just the double. I mean, this should be This should be smooth sailing, even for you.
For Shop? No, not for us.
Are we going down to top 16 or top 32 after this? Top 16?
Well, for us, it's like, because we don't practice, it's like some of the Sundays we show up, we're looking good. The next weekend, terrible. Like, just awful. We're losing to like the 38th seed and stuff. So that's why it's kind of fun, though. It's just like, I don't know, throw out the ball, see if it goes in, Hail Mary.
Yeah.
But no, Shopify should be chilling. Shop should be chilling.
Yeah, Reddle's dad in chat as well. Yeah. You go in on Johnny, exactly. He's a hate watcher, isn't he, Reddle's dad? Holding back all of the snarky JohnnyBoi comments running through my head. I always do my best to stay positive. Exactly. Because you know what Johnny said to us in the past. Always dissing on Shopify.
What have I said?
Just front post. You're laughing. I think you're in tears.
I thought that was what
when
you said. You say that.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can't remember the content. It's definitely happened. I won't deny it, but I don't remember like which time, because it's happened so many times. So I mean, we're talking about dozens of occasions here. They're all kind of blended together into just a good view party. So yeah, I won't deny
it's hard
it,
not to though. It was such a talented team.
I wouldn't say hate watching's right though, because I'm not really tuning in with any preference. I just I find enjoyment in the journey. The roller coster. That is a Shopify.
These are the most PR answers I've ever heard. It's about the journey.
But it's not true though. It's actually I genuinely click in, and if you guys are dominating, I'm happy. But if you're getting just destroyed by some team that you're not supposed to lose to, that's also kind of funny. But I don't know why I'd be disappointed by. Like, there's almost no. What would you be disappointed by if it wasn't Game 5 epic loss versus actually winning? There's got to be an outcome that's just like, okay, well, that was kind of just flat and unenthralling.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it yet.
Well, the exciting thing is we're about to find out, because LCQ starts in 25 minutes, boys. We need to get the cap. We need to get the cap in free play. Get him out of here. We need to get him in free play. We've got two questions, which are fantastic, from the Patreon, just to wrap it up, and they're very quick ones, and they are for Jamesbot. Clearly the first one. They weren't listening earlier. James, did the LAN budget go green or red?
Yeah, right now we ended up just under $300. I won't say how much the whole thing cost, but we are super stoked that we finished a little bit in the positive, and wouldn't have been possible without all the amazing people. And there were some really big donators like Vacanus Madness, who was a VIP, who bought a VIP ticket, also bought 20 community sponsorships.
Oh my days.
Yeah, there was like just a lot of amazing people. I'm trying to look up another one. Also, the Burn Identity had a big donation as well. Like, we could not have done this without the community's support.
like we said earlier as well, that allowed us to just pay the volunteers because we were like, okay, we're a little bit in the green. Let's split it between the volunteers. So now everybody's happy.
Yeah. And honestly, like there is some people who I wish that I could have paid more as well. Like Reed the Sloth, who streamed on my channel one week when I was out at a major. You know, there's Cressy, who operated the wireless camera. So like we were a small team in a sense, but also a pretty big team that were able to put this on.
A passionate team as well.
Overall,
big hearts.
And like I if you go back and watch near the end, I was like about to cry. I was about to cry.
You were
right at the end of the stream. It was hey, no, I didn't. There were no tears. Come on, give me a break.
We wanted tears.
But
we said to the camera and you're like, no camera. Yeah, but it's like if you know esports, you know finishing any amount in the positive is like it's like finding a unicorn. So very thankful.
Yeah. Hopefully we have found a unicorn with this team, and we can keep running future events, bring people on board, and you know, hopefully if we can get some sponsorship, or you know, if orgs want to jump on board, things like that, then we can do this more often. Because I mean, if the funding's there, that we're running it. All right, we're motivated, we're ready to go, and we had so much fun. There's so many memories. Honestly, it was the most fun I've had at an event, probably since Beyond the Summit happened as well, which is really so many funny moments where we're just absolutely in tears, and it's just nice to hang out with the boys. So yeah, great event. And the last one as well added here from Cappy is, are we going to do an Ascension Protocol 2? We all want it, James. I think we have to.
Yeah, so I think you know, if we do another event, a lot of it's going to come down to if we do we have a partner, and what does the partner want to see? You know, if you've seen like even the stuff we did in the past with solo queue, we are able to kind of tailor make an event for a partner. So if they want Ascension Protocol 2, it will be that. If they want solo queue 2, it could be that. If they want something new, we've got some ideas in the works as well. So I feel like we've got a lot of options, and it just, you know, it'll depend. But if it is Ascension Protocol 2, I'm totally down. Would love to have more players out next time. Also incorporate SSA fully this time, and MENA as well, and Sam.
Fully global.
We learned a lot about how long, you know, visas take and things like that. So if we do another Ascension Protocol, it will be bigger and better.
Yeah, that's the absolute goal. So yeah, thank you again for everyone in the community. When we run an event, you kind of just hoping that the community will get on board, and you guys absolutely smash it out of the park. If you guys do want to go into the draw, last chance to win a signed B-Head Smash controller, a signed Chalkcast tee, a signed Shopify Rebellion tee, which, as I said, hopefully will be worth millions in a couple of months' time when they win Worlds and go on a fairy tale run. You can head to jamesbot.net/shop. We've still got some community sponsorships. If you buy one of those community sponsorships, you will go into the draw to win those. We'll be drawing those in a couple of days' time. So this is your last chance, and then we'll close the shop forever / until Ascension Protocol 2, where we come out and go bigger and better. So thank you, everyone, for your support. Shorter episode today, but we do have LCQ. I'll be live for Shopify LCQ all weekend long. Cap's going to be, well, if you want to watch some gameplay, if you want to watch some gameplay, tune into GarrettG. We'll raid him straight away after this as well. So thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and we will see you guys in the next one. Shout out to the patrons as well. Love you all. All right. Peace. Bye-bye.